here, and they operate the air going through the tanks down to the Foghorn.
They're beautifully restored. And we're just saying that there are only 2 lighthouses that still have these engines and Foghorns operational. This one here and Sunbury Head. I understand you've been up to Shetland, to Sunbury Head, and you've seen what was going on up there.
We did a few years ago. We're proud of this one. It's the only working Foghorn in mainland Scotland.
Yes.
Then of course Sunbury's in Shetland.
No, it's great, and I remember the day, Maureen, you as chairperson of the trust. I remember you organised a special day when the Foghorn was officially put on. Tell me a wee bit about that.
That was Easter 2018, which
Right.
seems a long time ago now. It was Stevie Burns, a local engineer, who'd retired, and he volunteered to come up and restore these engines, so we're very grateful to him for doing that, and it's such a visitor attraction to hear that Foghorn going again. It's tremendous, it really is.
There are certain times a year when it doesn't go.
We don't blast it when the birds are down nesting in the cliff. It would disturb them. Mind you, they used to blast it for days and an end at times, and the birds just, they rise up and they fall down again. But
so obviously, because the RSPB have an interest here, you have to work closely with them. But I understand that you work well. It's good cooperation.
It's a good partnership.
And tell me a bit about this. I would reckon that this will be the most visited lighthouse anywhere. Can you give us a wee background of what happens with that?
Well, we opened up in 1998 and it's been going from strength to strength since, apart from the last couple of years. But even saying that, last year there were over 65,000 people at the Mull.
How many? 65,000?
65,000.
That's amazing.
It's a tremendous number, and that's without anything actually being open apart from the coffee shop.
Yes.
So we've taken the opportunity to get some funding together, and we've started to refurbish the exhibition. So hopefully we'll be open on the 26th of March this year.
So will we go and have a look at the exhibition now?
Absolutely.
If we take us, just show us what's here.
We've got new panelling up here. We've got some interactive units.
Yes.
They're not quite connected up yet. I've got a lovely wee 3D Foghorn there.
Goodness.
And then we've got another panel up here that explains how the Foghorn actually works.
Oh, that's really important, because so many people, they want to understand exactly how
what happens
it works.
in here and then how it goes down there.
I've been asked how it works and I could never really answer the question, so that's great. A new addition.
This is a wee bit new
to your exhibition. So I'm going to press the button and see what happens.
And it's got that wee reverberation, so it's an authentic sound.
Having heard the Foghorn, I'm going to do it once more. That is absolutely great.
It's
Imagine young children coming in and wanting to hear the Foghorn.
And the adults are as bad.
Adults are as bad. Okay.
And that panel there shows you the construction of the Foghorn. We managed to find these old photographs.
Goodness me.
Which are really something.
That's amazing. Amazing technology.
Absolutely.
And you think about how old it is, and it's still working well.
Absolutely.
And just for the record, these are Kelvin diesel marine engines.
Yes.
And I think the retired engineer, I believe he was able to get the drawings of these engines from the original Kelvin company, which is amazing.
And he managed to get spare parts.
And
he made spare parts at times.